Okay, Sensei Swingle Karate Fit USA. With some more videos people were asking me about. We've been working on Nunchuck this month. And if you want to practice at home when we switch to the long staff, bow staff next month, feel free to use these videos. Carefully, make sure your parents say it's okay. Double figure eights. Double figure eights. We can do our figure eights. And we can do two at the same time. But I can't point them here or they're going to hit each other. So I have to kind of make a Y with my hands. As always, if you hold them up at the top, life is easier to control, but you don't have the power that you do when you're holding them down at the bottom. Okay? This develops nice wrist strength, but it's a little harder to control. So if you're learning, hold them up top. Double figure eights. It's the same thing we do with one hand at the same time. You can also do this one, pulling them, and just keep them far apart that they don't hit each other. It actually kind of balances you out nicely. Okay. Or, when you're doing your figure eights, you can do parallel figure eights. Instead of being mirror images of each other, you go parallel. To my right, to my left, to my right, to my left. And then you put them back to normal. And then you flip them, if you want. And you can also cross your arms. As you're crossing your figure eights, your arms do a figure eight. Be careful that you don't hit your own nunchuck, and more importantly, be careful that you don't hit the back of your head by going too far behind you. One hand crosses on top, one hand crosses on the bottom. And then you can go back to normal. Okay, and two more. The chasing figure eights. We do this with a bow staff as well. A lot of stuff, there's parallels, there's carryover. We also do something similar with our Eskrima sticks. First, this one's harder for me, but it's simpler. The chasing nunchuck. This one is going to be the leader, and this one is the follower. The leader is going to go around in a big figure eight. And the follower, the chaser, is just going to follow that. So it's going to follow it around. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Like I'm drawing a big X. And the one is always following the other in this version. You don't have to go fast. You just keep it moving in a big figure eight. Okay, that's one. Or, this one's harder to explain. But instead of 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, you do 1, 2, 3. I'm going to start over here, and I'm going to go across my body, and then I'm going to chase that, and then, oh, sorry, I'm going to start with this hand. I'm going to cross my body, and then I'm going to chase that, and then I'm going to go one more time. So I go 3 times with 2 nunchucks. I do the faraway hand, the closer hand, and then that first hand again. All on one side of my body. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's just an extra spin. And this time, first this is the leader, but next time this becomes the leader because I'm doing 3 things. So I go lead, follow, and chase. Lead, follow, and chase. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I call this the chasing figure eight. Because it's a figure eight pattern, but the nunchuck are chasing each other. And just be careful when you stop. Try that.